Night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums. T-U-M-S. Tums, famous quick relief for acid indigestion, presents A Date with Judy, starring Louise Erickson as Judy and John Brown as Father.
Hello, Judy Foster speaking. Who's this, please?
Your father?
How?
What's the matter?
I thought you were a man. I thought it might be Oogie on the phone.
Oh. Look, dear, I want to speak to your mother.
Father, not that I mind in the least Oogie getting the busy signal.
Yeah.
But would you mind hanging up so we'll find the line free?
That's Judy, folks. Judy Foster, the lovable teenage girl who is close to all our hearts. Your date with her each Tuesday is arranged by the makers of Tums, famous quick relief for acid indigestion. Why do we say, night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums? Because, friends, you never know when or where stomach distress due to acid indigestion or heartburn may hit you. So when it does, have Tums handy for almost instant relief. See how fast 1 or 2 Tums neutralize the excess acid, relieve annoying heartburn, sweeten and settle your stomach. You feel better fast. And see how handy Tums are to take. No mixing, no stirring, no water needed. There's no baking soda nor bicarbonate in Tums. Absolutely none. With Tums, you can't over-alkalize your stomach. Can't bring on acid rebound. Get yourself some Tums this very night. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, all drugstores. T-U-M-S. Tums for the tummy. And now to the Fosters. It's evening. Dinner is over. The dishes are washed, dried, and stacked, and the Foster family is settled peacefully in the living room. Except for Judy. She seems a little nervous.
Does anyone know the time?
It's exactly 8:45.
Thank you. Does anyone mind if I turn on the radio?
No, go on.
Okay. Thank you. Does anyone have the time?
8:45.
But that's what it was before.
Inasmuch as before was 3 seconds ago, it's not at all surprising.
Oh. Thank you. Does anyone mind if I turn off the radio?
No problem.
Thank you. What?
8:45.
Again?
No, still.
Time marches backwards.
Oh, dear.
For goodness sakes, Judy, will you stop pacing up and down?
I'm sorry, Mother. Father?
Here, you wear my watch.
What's the matter, dear? I've never seen you so nervous.
Nervous? I'm not nervous. What makes you think I'm nervous?
No, just the fact that you're twitching from head to toe.
Oh, don't be silly, Randolph. I'm perfectly all right. Was that the phone?
The phone? I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I.
It wasn't? I thought I heard it.
You probably got a ringing in your ears.
No, Father, if you said something to a boy that hurt him, but you didn't mean to hurt him, do you think he might remember it and try to get even after 7 months?
Huh?
Do you, Mother?
I agree with your father.
You do?
What do you think, Father?
Under the circumstances, I agree with your mother. What are we talking about?
I'm glad somebody asked that question.
Well, it's really very simple. The most important school dance of the year is in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Oh. I still don't know what this is all about.
Then why did you say oh like that?
Because Mother did, and I didn't want to appear stupid.
I said it because Father did.
Yeah, well, I only said it because I figured somebody had to say something.
Well, I don't see what's so difficult to understand. I said that the most important school dance of the year is in 2 weeks.
Well, then why did you want to know the time now?
Oh, I understand that part.
You do?
Sure. Considering how long it usually takes Judy to get ready, she's got to start preparing not later than 9 o'clock tonight.
Oh, I see.
Well, if all my problem means to you is an opportunity to make fun of me, I won't discuss it anymore.
Oh, no, dear, no. We're very interested.
Well, sure.
Well, then, as I said, the school dance is in 2 weeks, Wednesday, June 2nd.
Yes?
I have not yet heard from Oogie.
Aha.
Not even a hint?
Nothing.
I see. That's bad. And when was the dance announced?
This afternoon.
This afternoon?
Judy, the poor boy has hardly had a chance to get to a phone.
Why, Mother, he's had practically 6 hours.
Oh, I wouldn't worry, Judy. He's probably having a little difficulty borrowing the nickel.
I must go to that dance. I must. It's the most important dance of the year. I'll die if I don't go. Die dead.
Now. Take it easy, sweetie. He'll call.
Do you really think so, Father? Do you really?
Yes, I really.
He will, I'm sure. No, he won't. I'm sure. If he does call me, I'll never ask for another thing as long as I live. Never, not another thing, not... He won't call.
Oh, I'm sure he will, dear.
No, he won't. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. I'm absolutely positive. Do you really think he will, Mother?
Yes.
What do you think, Randolph?
Well, I think...
You're right. Of course he'll call me. It's been only 6 hours. It's because I'll be so happy. I'll never ask for another thing. He won't call. It's been 6 hours already. He'll never... Was that the phone?
No, dear.
Oh. Well, why should he call me? There are so many other glamorous women. They're all mad about him. I might as well forget the whole thing.
Judy,
Yes, Father?
the phone rang.
What? But then I thought I was just hearing... Hello, this is Judy. I'm fine. How are you?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Oogie?
Yeah, Judy?
Yes, this is she. Her. Me. One moment, please.
Hello? 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 Judy? Judy, hello?
Judy Foster speaking. Who is this, please?
Judy, this is Oogie.
Oh, how do you do, Oogie?
Huh? Oh, you sound funny, Judy. Is anything wrong?
No, indeed. Everything's charming. How are you, Oogie?
Oh, I had a little cold.
That's good.
What?
I mean, that's too bad. Go on, Oogie. What was it you wanted?
Oh, Judy, are you doing anything 2 weeks from tomorrow?
2 weeks from tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Now, let me see. What day is that?
Wednesday, June 2nd.
Oh, just a moment. During the day or during the evening?
The evening.
Oh. Well, I'm not quite sure.
I was going to call you sooner, but... Well, frankly, I didn't happen to have a nickel on me, and
Oh.
Judy, please don't tell me you're not available that night.
June 2nd.
Yeah, that's right.
I just think I can make it, Oogie.
Oh, boy, thanks, Judy. Thanks loads and heaps.
Oh, that's all right, Oogie.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going, he called. I knew he would.
Oh, brother, deliver me from women.
Well, thank goodness that crisis is over. Now we can all relax, huh?
Oh,
Judy, what is it?
I'm the most miserable woman in the entire world.
What? But you said that all you wanted was for Oogie to invite you to the dance. Well, he invited you, didn't he? Why are you so miserable?
Because I can't go.
For the love of heaven, why not?
I haven't got anything to wear.
Oh!
But, Father...
Judy, it's impossible. I just don't believe it. My most vivid memory of this whole year is of you buying new clothes practically every day.
Oh, no, Father. Come on upstairs and I'll show you. I'll prove it to you.
There. What about that one?
Oh, I can't wear that, Father.
Why not?
Because it's so much like the one Mitzi's going to wear.
Well, you wear this one and let her father buy her another dress.
I couldn't. She told me she was going to wear hers first.
I see. What's wrong with this green one? Why?
Oogie's going to wear a blue suit.
So?
Green clashes with blue, Father.
Classes? Well, tell him to wear another suit.
He can't.
Why?
He hasn't got another suit.
Well, then get another escort.
Don't make jokes, Father.
Who's making jokes? Now, here, this red dress. Doesn't this go with blue?
It's not red, Father. It's old rose.
Well, all right. Doesn't old rose go with blue?
It goes beautifully. That's the trouble. It goes so well that I wear it all the time. Oogie's seen me in it at least a dozen times.
Well, has he ever complained?
Oh,
Then
no.
let him see you in it 13 times.
I couldn't.
Why not? If he's only got one suit, you must have seen him in it at least 13 times.
Well, that's different. Men can do that. Girls can't.
Who made that rule?
Well, I don't know, but a girl just can't. Well, you see, Father, now do you believe I've got nothing to wear?
No, I see three.
I've
Perfectly
had my
well.
eye on the sweetest little dress. It's in the Bonton department store window on the left side. Father, you'd love it.
No.
How do you know you haven't even seen it?
I don't mean no, I wouldn't love it. I mean no, you can't have it.
What? But I've got to. I have nothing to
You
wear.
have a choice of any one of these 3 dresses.
But, Father, I told you the reasons why it's impossible.
Those weren't reasons. They were excuses.
But, Father...
I'm sorry, Judy, but you're going to have to wear one of these.
I can't.
You'll have to.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
Then I won't go to the dance.
All right, don't go to the dance.
What? But...
No, Dora, no. She can't have it.
It's not terribly expensive, dear.
That's not the point at all, Dora. If Judy really didn't have a dress to wear, I'd be only too glad to let her have a new one. But she's got 3 very pretty, fairly new dresses. She just wants another one. Well, it's about time she found out she can't have every little thing she wants.
I know, dear, but she'd be broken-hearted if she doesn't get to this dance.
I'd rather she had a little disappointment now than grow up to be a spoiled, pampered woman. Besides, when she sees I really mean it, she'll change her mind about not going to the dance. She'll go, even if she does clash with Oogie's suit.
So unless my father changes his mind about the dress, Oogie, I'm afraid I won't be able to go with you.
Oh, gosh, Judy, do you think he will?
Of course he will. My goodness, I know my own father, don't I?
Well, I know my father, too, but sometimes he surprises me. You see, a father's a parent, Judy, and parents are peculiar.
I know that, Oogie. But I have always found my parents to be very unparently. You'll see. Father will buy me that dress.
Dora,
Yes, dear?
has Judy, said anything about the dance?
Just that she's not going.
Well, she'll change her mind.
You think so?
Of course she will. My goodness, I know my own daughter, don't I?
Golly, Judy, there's only a week left.
I know.
Well, has he said anything about changing his mind?
No, but he will. I think.
Randolph,
Yes, Father?
has Judy said anything to you about the dance?
Oh, she didn't have much to say. Just A, that she's not going. B, that in all the years she's been your daughter, she had no idea that you were so constructed. C, she forgives you completely, realizing that no one can be perfect. D, it's very possible that she may never recover from this blow. E, she will never marry because Oogie might turn out to be just like you. F, this dance certainly isn't important enough to break her heart over it, and she's not going to give it another thought. G, if you don't buy her the dress, she'll die dead. That's all she said.
That's all, huh?
Oh, no, I forgot. J.
Just a minute, Randolph. H is coming up.
Oh, thank you, Father. H, she said that she was going out into the world as quickly as possible,
Going out into the world? What for?
so that she could earn enough money to repay you for all the pablum you had to buy her when she was a baby.
Yes, Judy, there are only 5 days left. Any late communiques?
Oogie,
Yeah?
I think maybe you better not count on me for the dance.
Why? Doesn't it look as though your father will buy the dress?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, just sprinkle some taboo over yourself and nobody will know the difference. Yeah. Judy,
Yes, Oogie?
honestly, Judy, I don't care what you wear. Well, I'd be proud to take in anything.
Oh, Oogie, that's the most beautiful thing anyone has ever said to me.
Then you'll go?
No, Oogie, I can't. I either go in a new dress or not at all.
But, Judy,
Don't you see, Oogie, it's the principle of the thing. Please don't worry about me. I want you to go to the dance. And I want you to choose a beautiful woman to accompany you.
Oh, Judy, I couldn't.
Of course you can. Why should you be punished? Just because I have a father who does just what he says he's going to do.
There's a time for everything, and when overeating, oversmoking, or just plain nerves bring on acid indigestion and heartburn, well, that's the time for Tums. At the first sign of stomach distress, slip 1 or 2 tasty Tums in your mouth, just like candy mint. Almost instantly, Tums neutralize the excess acid, relieve annoying heartburn, soothe and settle your upset acid stomach. There's nothing faster, nothing handier. No mixing or stirring with Tums. You don't even need water. And Tums contain no baking soda, no bicarbonate. Absolutely none. Tums won't over-alkalize your stomach, won't bring on unpleasant acid rebound. So never over-alkalize, always neutralize excess acidity with Tums. Do as millions do. Always keep Tums handy. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, all drugstores. Ask for Tums. T-U-M-S. Tums for the tummy. And now back to A Date with Judy.
Well, what's on your mind, Oogie?
Mr. Foster, I hope you'll forgive me for intruding on you during business hours, but may I speak to you frankly, sir?
Why, of course, Oogie.
Thank you. Mr. Foster, it's come to my attention. Oh, she's got to go with me, Mr. Foster. She's got to, or I'll completely blow my stack.
Here.
Excuse me, I guess I lost my head. But this is a very important affair, Mr. Foster. Judy's just got to go with me.
Well, I'm not stopping her.
Oh, I know, but, well, you know Judy.
I certainly do.
I hope you'll pardon me for saying so, sir, but your daughter's a very stubborn girl.
I not only pardon you, I agree with you.
Mr. Foster, why don't you buy Judy the...
No.
I was afraid you'd take that attitude. Oh, that's why, Mr. Foster, sir, I have a proposition to make to you.
Proposition?
Yeah. To review the case, I want to take Judy to this dance. And she won't go without a new dress. And you won't let her have a new dress. Ipso facto, I won't be taking Judy to the dance.
So it would seem.
But suppose, Mr. Foster, you were to buy her that dress.
No.
No, wait, Mr. Foster, I'm not finished yet. Suppose you were to buy her that dress, and I was to pay you back for it at the rate of $1.50 a week.
What?
Oh, I won't quibble with you, Mr. Foster. $1.75.
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're offering to pay for Judy's dress at the rate of $1.75 a week?
Or $1.50.
This amount to come out of your weekly allowance of $3.50?
Uh-huh.
Holy smoke. You must want to take Judy to that dance very badly.
Oh, I do, Mr. Foster. I do.
You're a pretty nice boy, Yogi.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? Will you do it, Mr. Foster? Will you?
I'm afraid I couldn't, Yogi.
You couldn't?
I'm afraid not.
But why?
Well,
Oh, I wouldn't tell anybody.
That's not it.
Well, what if I paid you interest on the money?
That's not it either. I'm sorry I shouted it.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Foster. $2 a week?
Oh, stop it, Yogi. You're making me feel terrible.
I'm sorry, sir.
You see, Yogi, it's not the money. That's not it at all. It's the principle of the thing. Judy's been getting away too easily lately. She thinks she has a right to get everything she wants. What she's doing now shows you how far it's gone. I mean, about her refusing to go to the dance unless she has a new dress. That's an attitude that only a very spoiled young lady would take. You see what I mean, Oogie?
Yeah, I see, Mr. Foster. Is $2.50 a week?
That was a great dinner, Dora. Wonderful. Wasn't it, Judy?
I suppose so.
Well, sure it was.
Thank you, Melvin. I'm glad you liked it.
What does everybody want to do tonight, huh? How about a movie? Dora?
No, Melvin, I don't think so.
Oh. Judy?
No, thank you.
I'll go with you, Father.
Well, actually, there's nothing very good playing. What do you say we all go bowling?
No, I'd rather not. No, thank you.
Let's go, Father.
What's happened to this family anyway?
If I may be excused, please, I'm going to my room, Mother.
All right, dear.
Who knows? I may not come out for 2 or 3 years.
Look, Dora, you've known me long enough to know I'm no monster. It's just that
I think I have some darning to do, Melvin. Will you excuse me just a minute?
But Dora! No!
Phone.
I'll get it, Randolph. Maybe it's some stranger with a kind word for me. Hello? Huh? Well, yes, of course. I'll wait. It's Ashtabula calling. Long distance. Oh, my, I wonder what's wrong.
Well, maybe nothing's wrong.
Randolph, something is always wrong when your grandmother spends the money to call up long distance. Oh, my, I wonder who's sick. Maybe your aunt. Oh, hello. Hello, Mom? Yes? Yes. How are you? Oh, good. Yes, always. Yeah, well, is anything wrong? Oh, well, I don't know. You calling and... Huh? Well, now, Mom. Yeah, but look, Mom. Yeah, but Mom. Mom, will you please let me get a... Yes, but a dress. I know, but the dress is... Believe me, Mom, it's not the money.
Father.
Hello, Randolph.
Oh, what are you doing sitting here in the kitchen in the dark?
Well, it's embarrassing to sit in the living room with everybody else. Everyone avoids looking at me. They make me feel like Did you hear Judy tell Mitzi over the phone that if she ends up an old maid, she'll know who to blame?
Yeah.
I wish tomorrow evening were over. Maybe then my family can start thinking of me as a human being again.
I doubt it.
I guess not. Judy will probably hold this against me for... Look, Randolph, you're usually a level-headed boy. You know I'm right, don't you?
Oh, sure.
Of course. I knew I could count on you, son. You know I'm doing this for Judy's own good. You know it's not the money, don't you?
Well, sure. Father,
What, son?
why don't you break down and let her get it?
No, Oogie, it's no use. I'm not going. Please, Oogie, don't make it any more difficult. Oh, no, Oogie, I want you to go. Oh, I'm sure you can get someone to go with you. I want you to, Oogie. Have a good time. Bye.
Judy, why don't the three of us go to a movie tonight?
Sure, there's a great picture playing. Go on, Judy. Go on up and get put your hat on and...
No, thanks. I'd rather just stay here with my memories.
I know. Let's play cards, the three of us. We'll have lots of fun.
Why, sure. We'll just...
No, thanks.
Did I ever tell you about something that happened to me when I was about your age, Judy?
No, Mother.
What happened?
Well, in those days, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. Now, there was this party I wanted to go to, so the night of the party, I got all dressed up. And I did a very daring thing. I put some rouge on my cheeks.
Then what happened, Mother?
Well, my mother noticed it, and she said I couldn't go unless I took it off. I refused. I said I was old enough to wear it, and if I couldn't wear it, I wouldn't go. Well, we were both stubborn. I wouldn't take it off, and Mother wouldn't let me go.
What finally happened?
Well, it was a funny thing. I thought that if I didn't go to that party, my heart would break.
Did you go?
No.
Did your heart break?
No, of course it. Yes, it did.
Oh!
Here it is. Hurry, put it on.
What?
Here, the dress. Hurry.
Father, you bought it for me.
Melvin.
Whoa. Hi, you softy.
Oh, Father, you're the dearest, sweetest, darlingest father a girl ever had for a father.
Well, hurry up. Put on the dress and go to the dance and have a good time. But there's something I want to say to you first.
What is it, Father dear?
I still think I was right. Don't think I bought the dress because I felt you deserved it. I think you behaved like a spoiled, selfish child.
Then why did you get it for me?
Well, because I couldn't stand seeing you so unhappy.
Oh, Father, I love you.
All right. Now, go on up and put it on and have a good time.
I will. Randolph, call Oogie and tell him I'm going. Tell him I'll be ready in a few minutes. Tell him I'll be absolutely glamorous looking. Tell him I'll be
Melvin, I'm glad you did that.
Well, I'm glad you're glad.
You know, Mother, it's things like this that make me understand why you married Father.
I didn't want to buy that dress. Believe me, I tried my darndest not to. But when I thought of the way she's been behaving these last few
Is Oogie
days...
here yet?
No, not yet, dear. Judy.
What have you got on?
But that's not the dress I bought. Isn't that the one Oogie's seen you in a dozen times?
Yes?
What happened?
Didn't the other one fit?
Oh, it fitted fine.
Then why aren't you wearing it?
Well, while I was putting it on, I began thinking about what you said, Father. You know, about buying it for me, even though you thought I was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, when I really thought about it, I realized how selfish I had been, and well, I knew that I shouldn't have the dress, that's all.
I see. Judy,
Yes, Father?
I like you.
I like you too, Father.
And I think I'd like you to have the dress, honey.
Oh, no. I think I'd rather not have it. I'll return it in the morning. And anyway, I thought it might be lucky to let Oogie see me in this old dress for the 13th time.
Has he really seen it that many times?
Oh, yes, I kept careful track. Come in.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Gee, Mr. Foster, you're a swell guy.
Well, thank you, Oogie.
Well, come on, Judy. Boy, do you look snazzy in that new dress.
What?
Turn around. Yes, sir. I don't blame you for wanting it so much. You look just slick in it.
Yes, don't I?
You sure do.
Mother and Father and Randolph think so, too, don't you?
Oh, I'll say.
Of course. Yes, sir. Old Rose. I've always wanted to see you in that color. Did I say something funny?
We'll hear more from the Fosters in a moment. Some nights, do you have only a nodding acquaintance with sleep because of stomach distress due to acid indigestion or heartburn? Well, that's the time for Tums. Before you slip into bed, slip 1 or 2 tasty Tums in your mouth, same as you would candy mint. No mixing, no stirring, no water needed. Almost instantly, Tums neutralize sleep-stealing excess acid, relieve distressing heartburn, settle your stomach fast, so you settle down jiffy-quick to restful sleep. Tums contain no baking soda, no bicarbonate, not even a pinch. Tums won't over-alkalize your stomach. So with Tums, there's no waking with unpleasant acid rebound. To get your sleep undisturbed by acid indigestion, get Tums. Get them this very night. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, all drugstores. There are many imitations, but no substitutes for Tums. T-U-M-S. Genuine Tums for the tummy. And now, here are Judy and Oogie.
It was a swell dance, wasn't it, Judy?
Oh, it was dreamy, Oogie. Thank you for taking me.
Well, I was very proud to have been your escort.
I hope the evening didn't cost you too much.
Cost? What's cost? Dollars, cents, what do they mean? Yeah, they mean I can't take you to the movies for 2 weeks.
Oogie, I have my whole allowance left from last week. I'll take you to the movies.
Judy, you have just mortally wounded me. What kind of a guy do you think I am that I'd let you take me to the movies?
Oh, Oogie, I'm terribly sorry. I shouldn't have even suggested it.
Well, of course not. When you know darn well I'd rather go to the baseball game.
A Date with Judy is written by Aline Leslie and stars Louise Erickson as Judy and John Brown as father, with Dick Davis as Randolph and Myra Marsh as mother. Dick Crenna played Oogie. Music was composed and conducted by Hal Boren. The program was produced and directed by Helen Mack. This is Ken Niles inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday at this time to keep your date with Judy. And remember, night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums. T-U-M-S. Date with Judy will be transmitted to our men and women overseas by shortwave and through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
All right, that concludes the first episode of the night. I hope you all liked it. and take your 5-minute break, and we'll be back then. Yeah. And that concludes our 5-minute break. I hope you liked the music, and let's get to episode 2 of the night. Yay, woo.
Night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums. T-U-M-S. Tums, famous quick relief for acid indigestion, presents A Date with Judy, starring Louise Erickson as Judy and John Brown as father.
Hello?
Hello, Randolph. This is Oogie.
Oh, hi, Oogie. What's the matter? You sound kind of beat.
Oh, I am. Since Judy's gone away, I'm the lonesomest man in town.
You are, huh? Well, personally, I've been enjoying her absence.
Yeah, but you have so many other interests. Without Judy, I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. But my tennis and my car, my fishing, my swimming, my baseball. Hey, maybe I'm not so lonesome after all.
Folks, your date with Judy is arranged by the makers of Tums, famous quick relief for acid indigestion. The trial and error method is no way to seek relief from acid indigestion, folks. So do as millions do. Rely on Tums. They're tried and true. Yes, at the first hint of heartburn, just slip Tums in your mouth. Almost instantly, Tums neutralize troublesome excess acid, soothe and settle your stomach, give you wonderful relief. Depend on Tums to keep your mouth fresh and breath sweet between smokes, too. And Tums are so handy when you travel. Nothing to mix or stir, you don't even need water. So night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package, just a quarter, all drugstores. Tonight, get Tums. T-U-M-S. Tums for the tummy. Well, it's Friday morning at the Foster house, and Judy's parents and her kid brother Randolph are at the breakfast table.
More coffee, Melvin?
Thanks, dear. Oh, isn't it beautifully quiet around here?
Yes, it certainly is.
What's the matter, Randolph? You haven't said a word since you sat down to breakfast.
Oh, good morning, Father.
Good morning. What's on your mind, son?
Oh, I was just thinking how restful it is here with Judy away at camp.
Ah, yes, sir. Just think I can get all the way through my morning coffee without anybody interrupting me to ask me if I like pink nail polish or blue nail polish. When I come home in the evenings, I know I'm not going to run into Judy's friends. No Mitzi, no Oogie, just peace. Beautiful peace.
Yeah.
Certainly is wonderful.
Yes, it is. Oh, Melvin, I miss her terribly.
So do I.
Me too.
Maybe she'll get tired of the camp and come home soon.
Oh, huh? Melvin, do you really think she might?
Sure.
I never thought I'd miss my sister Judy.
Oh, I felt so blue yesterday I bought a new lipstick.
That's nice.
After I bought it, I thought I might just well have a new compact, too.
Fine, fine.
But the new lipstick and the compact made my pocketbook look so shabby, I decided to buy a new purse.
Is that so?
You know, when I bought it, I thought that purse was black calf to go with my suit. When I got it out in the light, it was navy blue.
Isn't that fascinating?
Well, I could have taken it back, of course, but I liked it. Honestly, it's one of the best-looking pocketbooks I've had in years. So I bought a navy blue suit to go with it.
You what?
I bought a navy blue... Well, Melvin, what's wrong?
Well, it certainly gets me the way women shop. You bought a lipstick, and that led to a compact, a purse, and a suit?
Yes.
How do you like that?
And a new hat.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
I know where you can get a nice navy blue Cadillac to match.
Don't tell your mother, Randolph. She'll run right down and get it. It's not that I mind the money so much, Dora, but it's the way you don't plan things. Believe me, if men ran their businesses the way you women run yours, this country would be in bankruptcy.
Really?
Yes, really. Grass would grow on the streets. There'd be no chicken in any pot. Wouldn't even be a pot.
Oh, speaking of chicken, I've got to order one for tomorrow night's dinner. Oogie's coming.
Believe me, if I ran my factory like you did, Oogie? Oogie Pringle?
How many Oogies do you think there are, Father?
He's coming here to dinner tomorrow night?
Why, yes. What's wrong with that?
But Judy's on a vacation, and I'm on mine. From her friends. I understood that I wouldn't have to look at Mitzi or Oogie or Barbara or Eleanor or Jojo Duran or Stinky Edwards for the entire time that Judy was away.
Melvin, Judy's last words before she got on the train were, please have Oogie to dinner one night while I'm away. He'll be so lonesome without me.
But I thought he was going to the boys' camp across the hill from Judy's
Well,
camp.
he is, but his camp opens a week later than the girls' camp does.
And that gives the girls a week to build up their strength.
Oh, for the love of
Now,
heaven.
let me see. We'll need a pretty big chicken, I guess. Oogie usually eats 2 portions. Melvin, dear, I'll need some extra money this week. If I spend about $3 for a chicken, I'll have to...
$3 for a chicken?
Why, yes, Melvin.
Do you mean to sit there in that chair and tell me that one chicken for one meal costs $3?
Of course.
Dora, your butcher is robbing you.
Now, Melvin, don't be silly. I've dealt with Harry Pierce for 10 years, and he's never robbed me yet.
Your entire method of shopping is appalling to me. If you would only sit down and work it out efficiently. Why, you should run your household in the same business-like manner that I run my office.
I should?
Well, of course. It's very simple if you'll only listen to me.
All right, dear. If you think the house can be run like you run the office, suppose you order dinner for tomorrow night.
Who, me?
Yeah, it isn't fair to criticize unless you can do better yourself.
Well, if I couldn't do better than that. $3 for a chicken. All right, Dora, I'll do it. I'll show you how to cut corners.
I'm listening.
Now, in the first place, the idea is not to deal with a middleman. Go right to the source. Why should the butcher make a profit?
Because he has a wife and 3 children to support.
I said eliminate the middleman.
And his wife and children.
Now, when you want to buy a chicken, where's the source?
The egg?
The farmer, of course. Buy directly from the farmer and save the middleman's profit. Now, what farmer do I know?
Tom Dewey?
Randolph, I'll thank you. Frank Abbott. Yes, sir, I'll call Frank, and I'll show you a thing or two about marketing, Dora.
I'll be delighted to learn. Well, I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Foster.
Oh, hello.
This is Oogie.
Yes, I know.
I just called you to ask, did you hear from Judy?
Well, yes, I did. I had a letter from her this afternoon.
Oh, you did? That's good. How is she?
She's grand, having a wonderful time.
She feel all right?
Feels fine.
Well, I'm glad you heard from her.
Oh, I suppose you were worried about her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe you'll hear from her yourself in a few days.
Oh, I heard from her.
You did?
Yeah, I had 3 letters from her this morning and 2 this afternoon. Yeah, but I'm glad to know she's all right. I just wanted to make sure.
I see. Don't forget you're having dinner with us tomorrow night.
Oh, no, I won't forget, Mrs. Foster. I'll be there.
Fine.
Well, I just wanted to know if Judy was all right.
Oogie, if Judy has the strength to write 5 letters in one day, I'm sure she's all right.
Randolph, where's your mother?
Here I am, Melvin.
Ah, I told you wouldn't have to pay any $3 for a chicken. I told you. It's just a question of using your head, little Dora. There's nothing to it. I bought one from Frank. He was delighted to sell it to me.
How much was it?
$2.90.
Well, what do you know? You saved a whole dime, Father.
Don't scoff, Randolph. Even dimes are worth saving. Save 10 dimes a day, and you've got a dollar a day.
And in a million days, you've got $1 million.
Yes, sir. Shopping is a business proposition, just like anything else. All right. So far, I've saved a dime. Now, the next thing...
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, Randolph.
Frank Abbott lives in Township County, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And you called him on the phone, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
And it's a toll call to Township County, isn't it?
Well, yes,
And
but...
the toll is 15 cents, isn't it?
Well...
So you lost a nickel.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Father.
Hello, dear. Have a hard day at the office.
Oh, nice, easy day. Didn't do a thing. I'm full of pep.
Well, that's good. By the way, the chicken you ordered from the farm arrived.
It did?
It certainly did.
Is it a nice fat chicken?
Fat as can be.
I told you, Dora. I'll bet it's a much fresher chicken than you would have got from the butcher, huh?
Oh, it's fresh, all right.
I'll bet it is. Tender, huh?
Well, Melvin, suppose you look at it yourself and see.
All right.
Come right out in the kitchen, dear.
Well, where are you going, Dora? Isn't it in the icebox?
No, dear.
Dora, where are we going?
Right out here in the backyard.
In the backyard?
Yes, dear. See over there by the mulberry bush? There's your chicken.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. A fine live chicken. Not clean, not dressed, but fresh, fat, and probably tender.
Now, why would Frank have sent me a live chicken?
Well, because you're such a good shopper, Melvin. He knew you must have wanted it that way, or you would have said so when you ordered it.
Well, now, Dora,
I'm sorry, dear. But you did rather rub it into me this morning, you know.
Well, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to...
It's all right, dear. It's all right. There's no harm done. After all, it can be killed.
Of course.
I know just who's going to do it.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, now, Dora,
you ordered it, dear. Now, dear, it's your chicken. If I'd been allowed to spend my $3 in peace, I would have attended to it.
I won't do it. I refuse to be mixed up in anything so foul. That's a joke. I refuse to be mixed up in anything so foul. Foul, that's a bird, you know, and a bird is a fowl. And
yeah.
Foul.
I get it.
It's kind of cute, don't you think?
Now, Melvin, don't change the subject. Go right on out there.
But, Dora, I don't know how. Look, Dora, I'm very tired. I've had a hard day at the office. I'm all done in. I'm exhausted.
Is that so?
I'm just too worn out to do this tonight. It's tomorrow morning's time up, huh? After I've had a good night's sleep. Tomorrow. Then I'll take my trusty Remington.
Melvin, you're going to shoot it?
Not exactly. I'll type it a lovely letter.
Melvin Foster.
Good morning, dear.
Just what are you doing?
Well, I have to get to the office right away. A very important call just came in.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
Well, it didn't. I mean, it did.
What are you doing with your shoes in your hand?
Well, I didn't want to awaken you, so I thought I'd...
You thought you'd just get out of the house and leave the chicken to me.
Yes.
Melvin.
Yeah?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Well, that was quick work. Well, I'm glad it's over with, Melvin.
Dora...
I wonder if I should stew it or fry it. Randolph, how do you think Oogie likes it best? Whole.
Dora,
What's the matter, Melvin?
I was just thinking, that's an awfully sweet chicken. She has a lot of personality. I've always thought it would be nice to have a pet, huh? Now, if we keep her...
Melvin, you didn't do it.
I couldn't, Dora. Susie is so young.
Susie?
Well, I thought she looked like a Susie. She's really a very unusual chicken. Smart, you know. I held out a couple of grains of birdseed, and she came right up and ate out of my hand. Now, who would take a nice, intelligent, affectionate chicken like that?
Father, you're cute, and you're also chicken-hearted.
Melvin, I've never heard you talk such nonsense before.
No, Dora, really, I just thought of something. We can't get rid of Susie.
Why not?
Why not? Just think of the saving. An egg a day. With eggs at 70 cents a dozen, in about 7 weeks, Susie will have paid for herself. And then anything after that is sheer gravy. Yes, indeed, you got to figure those things from a business point of view, Dora. Well, we have a gold mine in that chicken. Every 12 days, we'll have saved 70 cents, you know?
Melvin...
Yes, sir. Little did I know when I bought that chicken I was going to get a fine egg-laying hen like that. Practically an annuity. Boy, this can go on for years. This...
Well, there go the eggs.
Well, Melvin?
Susie is no lady.
If you can't help taking your worries to the dinner table, take Tums along, too. Then, if nervous tension and hurried eating bring on stomach distress due to acid indigestion, just slip 1 or 2 Tums in your mouth. Almost instantly, Tums neutralize the excess acid, relieve heartburn and that unpleasant overfull feeling. Yes, when it comes to relieving acid indigestion, there's nothing faster, nothing surer, nothing handier than Tums. Take Tums same as you would candy mints. No mixing, no stirring, no water needed. And there's no baking soda in Tums, no bicarbonate, absolutely none. With Tums, no danger of over-alkalizing your stomach, no acid rebound. So get yourself some Tums this very night. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, all drugstores. Ask for Tums. T-U-M-S. Tums for the tummy. And now back to A Date with Judy.
No, Oogie, I did not get a letter from Judy this morning.
Oh. Well, excuse me for coming to your office,
I'm sorry.
but I called Mrs. Foster at home, and she hadn't heard anything there, and I just thought that... Well, you see, I didn't get a single thing in the mail this morning.
That's too bad.
Except a gas bill.
I'm sorry.
And that wasn't even for me, it was for my father.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, goodbye, Oogie.
Mr. Foster, before I go, would you mind if I looked at you for a minute?
Looked at me? What for?
Well, I miss Judy so much, and... Well, you happen to look like her a little.
I do?
Yeah. You both have the same kind of long, up-curled, luxuriant eyelashes.
We do?
Yeah.
Oogie, you may look at me while I count up to 3, and then run for your life. 1, 2...
Your phone rang.
I know, I heard it too. Of course, its ringing just now is a terrific break for you. You may look at me until the call is over.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Foster.
Hello.
Melvin, I hate to bother you at the office.
No, dear, I did not get a letter from Judy.
I didn't ask you that.
Oh?
I called you because I thought you'd like to know what your decision to make a pet of Bertram is going to cost.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I stopped in at the hardware store, and 50 feet of chicken wire is pretty expensive. And a bag of corn...
What do you need all that for?
Well, you'll have to keep Bertram confined, you know.
Oh, that's silly. Just let him run loose in the backyard.
That's what I let him do this morning.
Well, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? He got through the hedge to Mrs. Overland's yard and ate her prize sweet peas.
Oh, sweet pea, so what?
So Mrs. Overland wants $15 damages.
Oh, you're joking.
I am not. She had a prize strain sent all the way to Holland or someplace for the seeds. And now Bertram's wiped the whole project out, and Mrs. Overland wants $15.
Oh, for the love of heaven.
And now, with all the chicken wire and the feed...
That settles it. We're going to get rid of Bertram.
Are you going to do it, Melvin?
Well, as a matter... Dora, I just thought of something. You don't have a thing to worry about. It'll be taken care of, I promise.
All right, dear. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oogie.
Yes, Mr. Foster?
Oogie, my boy, how would you like to do something for me?
Oh, I'd like nothing better, Mr. Foster. Well, I'd be very glad of the opportunity.
Well, frankly, Oogie, this is a pretty big favor to ask.
Mr. Foster, surely it's no secret that I hope one day to make your daughter legally mine.
I'm aware of that secret.
Well, I know very well that in order to do that, I'll need your complete cooperation. There'll be lots of problems coming up, etc.
Problems, Oogie?
Well, sure. For instance, where are we going to live after we're married? You know, I've asked myself many times, should we live with Judy's folks, or should we live with my folks?
And what did you answer yourself?
Well, I came up with a wonderful answer to myself, Mr. Foster. It was pretty startling. I told myself very firmly that we weren't going to move in with either set of parents.
Ah, well, good for you, Oogie. When you and Judy get married, you want to stand on your own 2 feet. Now, this favor that I want to ask
Yes, sir.
Is this...
I want us to be strictly on our own. Young people starting out in life shouldn't live with their in-laws.
Of course they shouldn't. Now, Oogie, this
But with
favor...
the housing situation the way it is, where are they going to live?
Yeah, well, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Now, this little favor...
But I've got the solution worked out right now.
You've got the solution, Oogie?
Yes, sir. Now, my folks have a house, right?
Right.
And you, Judy's folks, have a house, right?
Right.
Well, it's very simple. You and Mrs. Foster can just move into my folks' house.
What?
Thus leaving your house available for myself and Judy. You like it?
I'm too speechless to say.
There's no law that says in-laws can't live with in-laws, is there?
No, Oogie.
So, I'd be glad to do you a favor, Mr. Foster. It's the best way I know to put you under obligation to me. Now, what was it you wanted me to do?
On second thought, Oogie, I think I'll ask somebody else. You'll do it for me, Frank?
Well, sure.
Oh, thanks a lot. Frank, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
The look in his eyes, How can you be so cruel?
There. Doesn't the table look nice?
It looks stunning, Mother.
Thank you, dear. Melvin.
Oh, yes, looks fine.
Did you, Melvin, did you take care of Bertram yourself, or did you have someone else do it?
I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
Oh, really? I've never seen anyone act so ridiculously about a chicken. Oh, Melvin, I want you to be very nice to Oogie tonight.
Well, I'm always nice to Oogie.
Oh, you are not. You tease him.
All right, I'll be charming to him, utterly charming.
And as for you, Randolph.
I'll be charming, too.
Wonder if he got any more letters from Judy.
Oh, we got one this afternoon.
Huh?
Get it for me, will you, dear? Randolph, I left it on the radio.
Okay.
What does the latest communique say?
I'll read it to you. My darling mother and father and Randolph, I miss each and every one of you intensely.
Well.
I think I'll die dead of loneliness. The camp is wonderful, and I have never had such a good time in my entire life.
She misses us intensely.
I am now going to tell you something in strictest confidence. However, you must vow that you will not repeat this to a living soul. I will assume that you have sworn not to on a stack of Bibles.
I swear.
Thank you. To continue. Mitzi is in love. She has lost her heart to the man who pushed our luggage up the hill.
How romantic. He must have carried Mitzi up the hill, too.
Say nothing of this happening. All my love, Judy.
Oh, well, that's
P.S.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I forgot to pack one or two things. Would you please send me as soon as possible my green sweater without the monogram and the blue sweater with the monogram? Also my gray skirt that has the zipper down the back. I forgot all my scarves, so just send my entire collection.
Well, that's very nice.
There might be a dance when the boys come, so please send my blue formal and my gold shoes and purse to match. Thank you very much. The boys' camp hasn't opened, consequently life is intolerable. Not because men as men mean so much to us girls, but because we have a much better time when they are around.
Oh, I see.
Please do not worry about me because I'm getting a lot of sleep. Judy. End of communique.
Well, that certainly is some letter.
I particularly like that part about sending one or two things. Oh, that must be Oogie.
I'll let him in.
Now remember, Melvin.
Don't worry, Dora. I'll be charming.
Hi, Randolph.
Hi, Oogie.
Good evening, Mrs. Foster.
Hello, Oogie.
Good evening, Mr. Foster.
Oogie, my boy, I can't tell you. There just aren't enough words to tell you how delighted I am to see you.
No kidding.
No kidding. All day long I've been saying to myself, tonight, Oogie is coming to dinner. I just couldn't wait. The time went so slow.
Mr. Foster, are you feeling all right?
I'll say he is.
Oogie, have you heard from Judy today? I mean, have you heard from her in the last hour?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a special delivery letter just before I came over here.
Really?
I wonder what Judy's doing on her vacation besides writing letters.
What did she have to say, Oogie?
Oh, Mr. Foster, I just can't tell you.
You can't?
No. You see, part of the letter's kind of intimate.
Oh?
It's not meant for any eyes other than my own.
Of course, Oogie. We understand.
Sure. Well, what about dinner, everybody?
Oh, wait. On second thought, I guess that was a pretty rude thing to say. Well, you are my prospective in-laws, and I guess anything that Judy writes me could be told to you in strictest confidence, of course.
No, Oogie. If it's an intimate letter...
Yes, it is pretty much so.
Well, then it's...
But I insist on your hearing the entire letter. I insist.
All right, Oogie.
Quite. And carry on.
Now, you understand that not one word of this letter is to be quoted.
We understand.
Okay. Oogie, I miss you intensely. I think I'll die dead of loneliness. The camp is wonderful, and I've never had such a good time in my entire life.
Oogie, we heard...
I'm now going to tell you something in strictest confidence. However, you must vow that you will not repeat this to a living soul. I will assume that you have sworn not to on a stack of Bibles.
We swear.
Thank you. To continue. Mitzi is in love.
Oh.
She has lost her heart to the man who pushed our luggage up the hill.
Oh, that man.
Say nothing of this happening. Au revoir until this afternoon, Judy. Now, that means goodbye until this afternoon.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, there's a P.S. No. Yeah. Unfortunately, I forgot to pack one or two things. Please remind Mother to send as soon as possible my green sweater without the monogram and my blue sweater with the monogram.
Yeah, we...
Also, my gray skirt that has the zipper down the back.
Down the back.
And my entire collection of scarves. There might be a dance when you boys come, so I would also like my blue formal and the gold shoes
and purse to match.
Huh.
Thank you very much, Judy. Well, that's the end of the letter.
That certainly was interesting, wasn't it, Dora?
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeedy. So, original. So new.
Do you know what I think we should do?
What, Oogie?
I think we should all remain silent for the next 20 minutes and just think about Judy.
Oh, for the love
Well, it certainly looks like a great dinner, Mrs. Foster.
Thank you, Oogie.
What's the matter, dear? You haven't taken any chicken.
Well, I don't think I care for any.
Randolph, you haven't taken any either.
Oh, I'm not very hungry.
I see.
Don't you like chicken, Mrs. Foster?
Oh, yes, Oogie, but I just don't happen to care for any of this chicken.
What's the matter with this one?
Well, you see, Oogie, we knew him personally.
Melvin Foster, I don't know how you could have been so cruel.
What?
Poor little Bertram.
Dora, I wasn't going to tell you, but as long as you and Randolph can carry on so ridiculously about a little chicken, this isn't Bertram.
It isn't?
What happened to him?
I pensioned him off.
What?
Yes, he's going to enjoy the beauties of Frank's farm for the rest of his natural life. Bertram is now the only endowed rooster in the country.
Oh, that's swell.
Melvin, you're the most wonderful husband a woman ever had for a husband.
I am?
Would somebody mind explaining to me what everybody's talking about?
Never mind, Oogie. Have another piece of chicken.
Yes, take the other leg, Oogie. Randolph, how about you?
Here's my plate. Fill her up.
Mr. Foster, Mrs. Foster, and Randolph. Right after dinner, I'm going to show my appreciation for your gracious hospitality to me.
What are you going to do, Oogie?
I'm going home and get all of Judy's letters and come back and read them to you.
We'll hear more from the Fosters in a moment. Ever peek into a baby's bed and say, I wish I could sleep like that? Well, friends, if acid indigestion has been keeping you from sound, restful sleep, Tums relieve that, and fast. Try this. Before you slip into bed, slip 1 or 2 tasty Tums in your mouth, same as you would candy mints. Almost instantly, Tums neutralize excess acidity, soothe and settle your upset stomach. In no time, if acid indigestion was your trouble, you're off to a refreshing night's sleep. No waking with acid rebound either. Tums contain no baking soda, no bicarbonate, nothing to over-alkalize your stomach. And Tums are so handy. No mixing, no stirring. You don't even need water. So night and day, at home or away, always keep Tums handy. Still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, all drugstores. Get Tums. T-U-M-S. Genuine Tums for the tummy. And now, here is Melvin Foster with a message of interest to us all.
Ladies and gentlemen, few people realize it, but today's United States Army and Air Force men, in cooperation with civilian scientists, universities, and laboratories, are working continually on research projects that will contribute not only to national security, but will make for better peacetime living. Enlistment in the United States Army or Air Force offers unlimited educational opportunities. And now, goodbye for the summer. And on behalf of the Foster family, thanks for being so nice to us.
A Date with Judy is written by Aline Leslie and stars Louise Erickson as Judy and John Brown as father, with Dick Davis as Randolph and Myra Marsh as mother. Dick Crenna played Oogie. Music was composed and conducted by Hal Bourne. The program was produced and directed by Helen Mack. And so Judy and the Fosters say goodbye for the summer, but they'll be back come fall. In the meantime, we hope you'll go to see the MGM Technicolor movie of A Date with Judy. And this is Ken Niles inviting you to listen again at the same time next Tuesday when Tums present the modern poet of the piano, Carmen Cavallero and his orchestra, bringing you your favorite melodies, the best of the old, the brightest of the new. Meanwhile, remember, night and day, at home or away, always carry Tums. T-U-M-S.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.